Hello guys, welcome to this new video, and in this video we are going to learn about Poisson distribution. So in this whole video we will be covering some brief introduction about Poisson distribution. I will introduce you to the probability mass function of Poisson distribution and how you can solve real life problems of Poisson distribution in R and Python. So firstly, some brief introduction about Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution is also a discrete distribution, just like the binomial distribution that I have shown you earlier. There are certain similarities between Poisson distribution. So Poisson distribution is also a kind of binomial distribution, but here we have n, which is very higher, and the value of p, that is the probability of success, is very small. So you can consider this as that n tends to infinity and p tends to 0. So if this is the case, so we can say that the binomial distribution is nothing but a Poisson distribution. The probability mass function of a Poisson distribution is given by p of x is equal to e raised to minus lambda into m raised to x upon x factorial, where so here this lambda is equal to n into p. So n is the number of times the trial is concluded, as where n stands for number of trials or observations and p stands for probability of success. So some examples of binomial distribution can be considered as the number of blinds born in a particular town in a year. So if you think logically, so this number can be equal to 0, as well as it can be equal to something in lakhs or crore. Like you can say that this, you cannot judge the number of events that can occur. So such kind of distribution can be explained using Poisson distribution. Another example is like the number of mistakes that are committed in a book. So the number of mistakes in a book can be equal to 0, or it can be equal to a very big number. So that cannot be judged. So such kind of events can be explained through Poisson distribution. So let's see a question of Poisson distribution, and we will solve them in R and Python both. So this is the problem that we are going to see and solve in Poisson distribution. So it is given that 2% of electric bulbs in a company are defective. Find the probability that in the sample of 200 bulbs, less than 2 bulbs or more than 2 bulbs are defective. So we need to find the probability for 2% bulb. So here if we take this 2% as p, that is equal to 0.02, which is very small, and we have the number of samples, that is n is equal to 200, which is like very big and compared to this p. So this is a case of Poisson distribution. So firstly we need to find the value of lambda. So lambda is equal to n into p. So that is equal to 200 into 0.02, which is equal to 4. After this point we can use R or Python to find the value of both the questions that are asked. So in the first question it is asked, find the probability that less than 2 bulbs are defective. So that means we need to find the probability of p of x equal to 0 plus p of x equal to 1, because it is said less than 2. If it was said less than or equal to, so we would have included the point probability of 2 also. So this can also be written as p of x less than 2. And in the second question it is asked more than 3 bulbs. So this can be stated as the CDF of the function greater than 3, which can be stated as the CDF greater than 3. So we can write it as one line 1 minus x of, this is what we have to find. So we will use R or Python to find the values instead of using the formula for the probability mass function in Poisson distribution. So let's start. Firstly we'll solve this problem in R. If you want to know how I am running the R script in Jupyter Notebook, I have made a special video for that. I will leave the link for that video in the description below. You can check it out. So we have to find the CDF up till the point 1 for the first question. So the function for CDF can be found out for Poisson distribution in R using this help command. So you can just write help Poisson and run this thing. So you will get some brief description about Poisson distribution as well as all the functions that are supported by R. So we have the dpoise for the point probability, then the ppoise for the CDF function, then we have the qpoise for the inverse of the CDF as well as the point probability, and then we have the rpoise for generating random numbers in Poisson distribution. So for the first case we will be needing the CDF up till 0.1. So we will use the function of ppoise, and then we will be passing in 1, which is equal to the value up till which we want to find the CDF, and then we pass the value of lambda. So the value of lambda that we have calculated here, that is equal to 4. So we pass in 4 here and we run it. So we get the probability as 0.091 for the first question. Now for the second question, again need CDF, but we need to minus it from 1 because we need the probability which is greater than 3. So we subtract the ppoise function, we pass in 3 here, and then we pass the value of lambda, that is 4. So we get the value as 0.665, that is approximately equal to 0.57. Also, if you want to find out the inverse of this thing, like we are given that p of x is equal to x is equal to this value, that is suppose 0.09157, and we need to find the value of this x. So we can use the qpoise function for that. So just you need to write qpoise, then pass the value of the probability, that is 0.0, and then pass the value of lambda. You run this thing and you get the value as 1, that is the value of x. Now let's see the same thing in Python. So we open a fresh notebook in Python, and in Python, to use the functions for CDF, PDF and PMF in Poisson distribution, we need to import the scipy.stats module, and I have given it some alias name, like here we have given it as SP. So we run this line first, then we need to call the Poisson distribution function from the SP module. So we write sp.poisson dot, and then if you press tab here, so you can get all the functions that are supported by Poisson distribution in scipy.stats module. So the important ones are the CDF one, then we have the PMF, PPF and the RVS, which is used for random generation. PPF is used for the inverse, PMF is used for the point probability, and CDF is used for the total probability under the point. So for the first case we will be using the CDF function. So and we pass in the value of 1, and then we pass the value of lambda as we passed in R, so that was equal to 4. So now we run it and you get the value as 0.9157. In the second case we need to subtract the CDF up till the point 3. So we write 1 minus sp dot poisson dot CDF, then we pass 3 and we pass the value of lambda, that is equal to 4. So we get the value approximately equal to 0.57. And now, as I had shown you in R, if you need to find the inverse probability of a function, so we can do that using the ppf command in Python. So for that we have sp.poisson.ppf, and we pass in the probability and then you pass in the value of lambda, you run it, so you get the value of x. So this is how you can solve problems related to Poisson in both R and Python. And if you compare the output of both R and Python, so you can see that the output is exactly the same. So you can use any of the one which you are comfortable with, but I would suggest you that you learn both of them because both are very important in analytics. So this is all for this video. If you have any doubts regarding any of the concept related to Poisson distribution, you can write in the comment section. Also, if you find any difficulty in using this functions, so you can again write in the comment section. I'll definitely try to reply to them. In the next coming videos, we will see about the normal distribution as well as the chi-square distribution. If you like my work, please do hit the like, share and subscribe button.